Welcome back. It's Kovacs Report, and it's my favourite time of the month. We've got one more catalogue to look at, and that is the image books that are coming out in September. So I'm going to go through the catalogue. I'm going to highlight anything that's new. I'm going to tell you what I'm pulling, give you my thoughts. Before that happens, subscribe. You know it makes sense. Subscribe to the channel, helps the channel grow. I'd really appreciate it, and you'll get a warm, tingly feeling in your stomach all day long. Right. Okay, let's jump into it. So, straight off the bat, Skinbreaker #1, Robert Kirkman, with art by none other than David Finch and Annalisa Leone. Now, that sounds good to me. I'm sold. Don't even need to read the solicit. I'm going to. But with those two guys on board, it's a no-brainer. Let's see what it's about. So, for fans of Invincible Universe, Battle Beast comes your new favourite series, Battle Beast. Oh my God, like 2 issues that are perfect. I love what they're doing there. I can't wait for more Battle Beast. Anyway, the dream of Robert Kirkman and David Finch. Wow, it's here. They present a visionary action epic unlike anything you've ever seen. Enor has led his tribe for many seasons, but his time as chieftain is coming to an end. He wields the mighty skin breaker, but at his age, he can barely lift it. Will Enor's reluctant heir, Anok, take over before the world falls to ruin? Ooh. As a bloody power struggle begins, an even bigger threat lurks in the darkness beyond their village. I'm in it. Skinbreaker tells the story of a people on the verge of collapse and their fight for survival as the many threats they face close in for the kill. 100%. 100%. It says it's a 10 by 14 inch trim. Oh, they've got a treasury edition. Well, they're going full hog on this one, no doubt. No reason not to. I mean, look at all the extra covers as well. Who have we got? We got David Finch, Tony Moore, Lorenzo De Felici, Eric Canet, and Ryan Otley, of course. And signed covers, blank sketch covers, you name it, foils. Yeah, they are going hardcore on this one. No doubt it's going to be. Oh boy, look at that art! Wow. I mean, come on. Tell me you're not getting this book, and I will call you a liar. Anyway, Artificial #1. Now, I really like Maria Lovett. Something about her art, I've just fallen in love with it. I've gone back and read everything she's done. So this has also got a cover B with Jesus Orellana, and he did that amazing image book, Juvenile, which I really, really enjoyed. So that's a definite on the pull list too. Let's see what it's about. Clara, a fashion stylist disillusioned with love, turns to a futuristic dating service that offers lifelike android partners. But when her dream lover glitches into a possessive stalker, she finds herself trapped in a game of desire, control, and survival. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And again, look at her art. I just love it. I love it. Everything, so many new books. Everything Dead and Dying #1. Tate Brumble. I've read something of his recently, actually. I'm not sure I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was Batgirl. Yeah, Batgirl, which I didn't really love, to be honest. But anyway, let's have a look. So it's art by Jacob Phillips. Jack Chandler is the sole survivor of the zombie apocalypse in his rural farming community. But rather than eliminate them, he has chosen to continue living alongside the undead, including the husband and adopted daughter he fought so hard to have. But when his town is discovered by outsiders, Jack suddenly becomes the one thing standing in the way of those who hope to kill his family for good. So basically, he's going to stop them from killing the zombies. I mean, is he holding on in case there's some kind of cure at some point? I don't know. I mean, the art looks lovely. The art's like, you know what? That's going on the pull list. We all know it is. We all know it's Good as Dead. David Lapham. I'm in. Maria Lapham. Oh, is that his wife, maybe? Good as Dead. What's this about? For fans of Stillwater and that Texas blood, the Emissary Bridge has always connected the citizens of Port Linden to hope and opportunity. But when one man shockingly sets himself on fire, the bridge now brings something else to the town. Certain death. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, come on. Mr. Stray Bullets himself. You can't say no. So we're all in. Image is going to cost me a fortune this month. Well, in September. I mean, look at the art. The art's lovely too. We're good. Gracie's Ghost. Okay, not for me really. That looks like something I would definitely give a miss. Sorry. Reminiscent of Calvin Hobbes. Yeah, still, it's not going to bring me in. Sorry, guys, not for me. No Man's Land, another new #1. I'm going to butcher this guy's name, and I apologize. Simon Kudransky. Maybe I got it right. With a Brian Michael Bendis cover. Okay, we'll definitely pick that up. So what is it about? In 1963, when a body is discovered on the icy no man's land between the USA and Russia, known as the Ice Curtain, the already fragile relationship between the superpowers threatens to collapse. With nuclear tensions rising, an FBI agent and KGB operative must solve the murder before the ice melts and war ignites. I'm in. Honestly, Image are really coming in strong on September. Have they been saving all these good books up? Well, they've got a load of good books out at the moment. I've got to admit, we're taking them down with us this seasons. I mean, there's so many. Another one. So the Shadow Planet, Giovanni Barbieri. Okay, this looks cool too. So what is this? It's a trade paperback. So what does it collect? The crew of the rocket Vidar lands on a barren planet to rescue a lost patrol, but what they find can destroy mankind. The Shadow Planet is a unique take on retrofuturism, a story of Lovecraftian horror in space, featuring the awesome art of renowned Italian artist Gianluca Pagliarani. Okay, Pagliarani. I should get these names right. God damn it, I'm Italian. It just shows, you know. I've made so many videos this week. We get to a Thursday, Friday, and I can't even read. But listen, this looks cool too. I'm wondering if this is maybe been printed before somewhere else, and this is like an English translation. I'm not sure, but it looks cool. So far, Image have got me almost every book. Viking Moon. Okay, here we go. Joe Pruitt and Marcello Fruzin. Let's have a look. In 1003, Leif Erikson established a Viking settlement in Vniland, present-day Newfoundland. A strange new world of plenty, but populated by an indigenous people and something else, something unnatural. 20 years after the original expedition ended in disaster, a new attempt to settle this wilderness is made. Ulf and his hardened tribe of Vikings soon discover that the whisper of creatures who are both human and beast are not primitive legend, but death-bringing reality. Okay, I'm sold again. And again, look at this art. Again, it's got that 2000 AD feel to it as well. I'm definitely 100% on board on this. Whoa. Closer one shot. So who's this? Kieran Gillen and Steve Lieber. Okay, room for that as well. Oh, God, I might as well just say I'm reading it all, guys. It starts with birds materializing. It'll end with the death of the heavens. Cosmic horror you can dance to in a one-off apocalypse romance. Okay. I'll give that a go. So this is originally printed in Image 7 to 9. So they're doing this with a few other. They did one of Lovett's books as well, where Image had this like anthology book, and they collected the full story. So it might mean that they're going to continue this story, because I think that's kind of what's happening with the other one. So I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. So the Department of Truth is something I've got to catch up on. I say it every single time, and I haven't had a chance. Apparently, it celebrates 5th anniversary. Crikey, it feels like it only came out yesterday. So it's James Tynion IV and Scott Snyder, with art by Martin Simmons and Joshua Hickson. So that's got to be a catch up. I got to catch up on this. I like all this kind of stuff. A new day has dawned at the Department of Truth. Lee Harvey Oswald and his ruthless new recruits are ready to do whatever it takes to make the HG great again. Don't miss this critical turning point in the Eisner nominated series. So that sounds interesting. And they've sewn in Lee Harvey Oswald as well. So that's probably no surprise people are reading it. But that sounds cool. It's got me. It's got me. Grey Lady. Mike Benson and Adam Glass with art by Ken Lashley. What's this about? Okay, a year after a tragic accident on a snowy road, Samantha Ellis is still haunted by the loss of her son, Ben. Grief has unraveled her life, but when a mysterious psychic warns her that Ben is in danger, Sam's desperation transforms into fierce determination. A chilling blend of The Sixth Sense and Ghosts, The Grey Lady is a supernatural thriller that explores the unbreakable bond between a mother and a child, where hope, grief, and terror collide. You know what? I'll give that a go. It sounds very, very interesting. They have used the old Spider-Man font for the title, but we'll let that slide. So what else? This looks like the other stuff that's rolling. Let's see what I'm picking. Blood and Thunder. I've given it 2 issues. It's got a third one to really, really, really rock my boat. I find the premise great, but the story's clunky as hell. Blood Squad 7 is another catch-up book. I haven't read Bloodletter because I don't do the Spawn stuff. I guess all these books here are books that I just haven't read. The Cold Witch, again, is another book from Charles Saul that's on my catch-up list. And I'm trying, guys. I've got so much I'm trying to catch up with at the moment. None of these are on the list, apart from maybe Escape. Issue 1 hasn't dropped yet, but it's Rick Remender and Daniel Acuna Perez. So I'm hoping that's going to be absolutely amazing too, because what he's doing with the seasons right now is just unmissable. I absolutely love the seasons. I'll probably say that at least another couple of times before the end of the video. No, Exquisite Corpses, absolutely brilliant. Again, with 2 issues in, 2 10 out of 10s. Can't wait. Not doing Farmhand. Tried Free Planet. It's not for me. Feral, I think it's good fun. You know, I do love cats. I have 3 of my own, so anything with cats is a must buy. So that's definitely on the pull list. So G.I. Joe, I kind of dipped in, but it was good. but it's not for me. I think if I do read it, it's because I want to know what's going on with the times to the whole Energon universe of Void Rivals and Transformers. Genna, I think, comes out next week. So if it's good, it will be on the list. And Geiger's as part of that Ghost Machine. What is it? Unnamed World. And I had been advised to get back into it. I did try all the first issues, and it just wasn't rocking it for me. It really, really wasn't. Ghost Pepper. I don't think we've seen issue 1 yet, so can't talk about that. High Street. I tried. I really tried. I really wanted to like it. I liked the premise, but I just fell off. Maybe I'll go back into it. Someone else has recommended I jump back in, so maybe that's for another thing to add to the list. So don't do Spawn. Hornsby and Halo. I just couldn't read it. I just didn't like it at all. The only thing here is iTyrant. That hasn't popped out yet, so I'm going to give number 1 a go. I'm going to definitely give number 1 a go. Ice Cream Man, I'm catching up on, and I'm really enjoying it. So that'll probably be on the pull list by the time we get there. And of course, Battle Beast. Honestly, so good. That's going to be the end of the first story. I'm absolutely loving this book. I can make videos about it all day. So what else on here? So News from the Fallout is out this week, and I've yet to read it. Hopefully I'll do a review of it. Hopefully it's good. And Monster S is another Marjorie Liu book, which I'm trying to catch up on. Damn it, there's so many books. None of these are on the list. Again, if I'm really missing something that is absolutely spectacular, just let me know. So let's have a look. So Seasons 8, I don't even want to see the solicit for this because I'm loving it so much. I want to spoil it. High Street Tyne, I'm not doing. Never got into Scorched. Sleep, I tried the first one. It's kind of like two colors. Very, very indie, but it just wasn't rocking my world. Now, This Ends Tonight is actually out very, very soon. And it's got that beautiful, beautiful Jay Lee all over it. And I guess Jerry Duggan adds to it too, because I love Jerry Duggan. I love Jay Lee. So I'm hoping this is going to be an absolute explosion of a comic book. I cannot wait. It's only 3 issues. So the last issue comes out in September. So let's see where it goes. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Okay, so none of these are on my list. I'm going to give Invisible Man number 1 a go because it's James Tilley the fourth, and I do love some of the old. I do love the old movies. The Voice said kill. I don't think that number 1 hasn't dropped yet, so fingers crossed. And then we got, of course, Mr. Rick Kirkman's books, Void Rivals, which is just first class. That's on the list. I should review it, but I feel like we're too far in to do reviews. I'm not sure if anyone would be interested. If you are, let me know. Maybe I'll put it on the review list. Walking Dead was amazing. Obviously, it's Walking Dead. Now, we'll take it down with us. Number 6 is the last part of this series. And again, this is another 10 out of 10 book, 2 issues in, or 3. I think 3's out. Yeah, 3's out right now. There is a review coming for that. I love it. I absolutely love it. Or is it 4? One of the latest issue is out right now. They're making this video and hasn't let me down. It's probably going to be one of my top books of ever. I love it that much. Never could get into Witchblade. We'll skip Dennis Camp. I think people know how I feel about him. Now, Battle Pope. I remember reading Kirkman's Battle Pope, Tony Moore, Matthew Roberts, Corey Walker, and Val Staples back when it was coming out monthly. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I keep putting it onto my list somewhere to read again when I've caught up with all the other stuff that I'm catching up on, and I haven't got to it. And I'm hoping it's still going to be as great as it was before. But you know what? These anniversary deluxe editions seem like the good way to jump in, and they're oversized as well. So maybe what I'll do is we'll get the oversized and we'll do a review of the book. We'll do it, not an unboxing. What are they called nowadays when you show a book? I guess it's an unboxing. We'll show the book itself and talk about the stories. But let's see, what does it collect? What do you do when the world's ending and most of humanity can't get into heaven? You call Battle Pope. When heaven, hell, and everything in between go to war, you better hope your prayers don't get answered by anyone but a Battle Pope. Once condemned by God Almighty for his hard-drinking, womanizing evil ways, Pope has one last chance at salvation, and he'll greet it with twin Uzis and the help of his new roommate, Jesus H. Christ. Superb. So this iconic series from visionary Robert Kirkman and everyone else. So it's a single volume, the whole lot in one book. Definitely getting that. $50, 456 pages. It's a no-brainer. I'm going to pre-order it as soon as I get off this video, if I can pre-order it yet. Exquisite Courses. I've already told you how good that is. I'm on. I'm on. I'm going to pick up the trade again. These are kind of books I hope they give that nice hardback treatment to, and I'm hoping they do that with that as well. Friday, it's Ed Brubaker, Marcos Martin. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, you got Mr. Vincent is there as well, but I love anything they do. Brubaker is one of my big heroes of the day. So that's probably on the list too. So Hornsby and Halo, not fun. Juvenile Trade Paperback finally comes out. Now I have read this. I loved it. The cool thing about it, it's all written and drawn by Jesus Orellana, and every page is just 3 panels, widescreen panels. He's a filmmaker too, so check him out. But this is collected now the first time. If you haven't read the books, you don't want to go back and get single issues, pre-order this. It's good, and the art is stunning. The art is absolutely stunning. Every page is full of so much detail, and it's just it's well worth every penny. Monstrous Compendium. Hopefully I'll be jumping on those once I've caught up. The Rocket Fellas. I've never read it, but Peter J. Tomasi is touch and go for me. Touch and go. So we got the Spawn Spread Compendium. Now I don't know what this is. I never read Spread when it first came out. This was about Justin Jordan, art by Carl Stram, Felipe Sobriero, John Bivens, Liam Cobb, and Ry Hickman. Okay, what's it about? Collected for the first time in its entirety, experience over 800 pages of science fiction horror in this definitive deluxe saga of the Spread Saga. 10 years ago, we dug too deep and unleashed something we couldn't control, something that twisted and warped every living thing in its path, something that remade the world in its own image. The Spread. Now, one man has found a child who could save the world, but he has to fight monsters, raiders, cannibals, religious fanatics, and one cranky baby to do it. Collects for the 25 issues. You know what? Let's give it a go. Let me know if you've already read it and if it's worth the time. Okay, so we got the usuals now. The usual long-running series. Trades, Power Fantasy is great. That's always on the pull list. I don't review it because it's so complex. As there's just so much going on. I should maybe do like a retrospective, catch up on the whole story where we are. So I might do that soon. Transformers Compendium Book 1. Sorry, Book 2. Well, I've seen Book 1, and it's a monster. And this is no doubt going to be Monster 2. It's 1,208 pages for $65. Wow. So that's going to collect, have a look, 47, Transformers 47 to 80, Transformers V 1 to 3, and Transformers Generation 2, 1 to 12. So what a monster. I'm sure there's a, yeah, there we go. There's a Jim Lee exclusive cover coming too. So there we have it. Image, what are you doing to me in September? I tell you what you're doing. You're going to take food off my table and you're going to put it on my bookshelf. Crazy amount of good stuff. Absolutely cannot wait for September. But those are my pulls. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. Subscribe if you can. It helps the channel. Like the video if you like the video. And let me know if I missed anything that I shouldn't be missing. Until the next one, we'll see you soon and take care.